Black pepper or pepper nigrum L, widely known as the king of spices, is one of the most economically important spice crops in the world due to its extensive culinary, medicinal, and industrial applications. In Malaysia, Sarawak plays a dominant role in the black pepper industry, contributing approximately 98% of the national pepper production, with cultivation largely carried out by smallholders and supported by several commercial plantations, which is as according to Malaysian Paper Board 2022. As such, black pepper serves as a vital source of income for rural communities and represents a strategic agriculture commodity for Sarawak. Despite its economic significance, the sustainability and growth of the black pepper industry are constrained by serious production challenges. Conventional propagation using stem cuttings is slow and frequently facilitates the spread of soil-borne diseases. Among the most destructive diseases are Phytophthora fruit rot, which caused by Phytophthora capsicum, and Fusarium wilt, which severely reduce vine vigor, yield, and plantation lifespan, according to Kavita 2024 and Tan et al. 2021. This disease lead to high mortality rates, increased production costs, and declining farmer confidence, highlighting the urgent need. To address these challenges, this venture proposes the establishment of plant tissues culture propagation company that produce certified disease-free black pepper plants. The company will employ nodal explant micropropagation techniques using Murashige and scoop MS medium supplemented with optimized plant growth regulators under strict aseptic laboratory conditions. Tissue culture propagation has been shown to effectively eliminate pathogens at the propagation stage while enabling rapid and large-scale multiplications of elite planting materials, according to Chong 2011 and Dat et al. 2024. To address these challenges, this venture proposes the establishment of plant tissues culture propagation company that produce. Last but not least, by supplying high-quality, disease-free planting materials, this venture enhances the competitiveness and sustainability of Sarawak's black pepper industry. In the long term, it supports improved farm productivity, effective disease management, and strengthens Sarawak's reputation as a producer of premium black pepper for both domestic and international markets. Last but not least, by supplying high-quality, disease-free planting materials, this venture enhances the competitiveness and sustainability of Sarawak's black pepper industry. In the long term, it supports improved farm productivity, effective disease management, and strengthens Sarawak's reputation as a producer of premium black pepper for both domestic and international markets. Black pepper or Pepper nigrum is a perennial climbing vine cultivated primarily for its dried berries, commonly known as peppercorns. It is one of the most widely traded spices in the world and is valued not only for its culinary uses but also for its medicinal, preservative, and industrial applications. Due to its consistent global demand and relatively high market value, black pepper is often referred to as the king of spices. according to Paratasarati et al. 2008. Black pepper or pepper nigrum is a perennial climbing vine cultivated primarily for its dried berries, commonly known as peppercorns. In Malaysia, Sarawak holds a unique and strategic position in black pepper production. The state contributes approximately 98% of the national paper output, making it the backbone of Malaysia's paper industry, according to Malaysian Paper Board 2022. Sarawak's warm temperatures, high rainfall, and humid tropical climate provide ideal agroecological conditions for pepper cultivation. As a result, black pepper farming has become a cornerstone of local agriculture and a major source of income for rural communities, particularly smallholder farmers who rely on pepper as a long-term perennial crop. In Malaysia, Sarawak holds a unique and next challenges in traditional propagation systems. Several studies have reported that diseases such as foot rot and slow wilt are persistent and destructive in Sarawak pepper plantations. These diseases attack the root and basal stem regions, leading to leaf yellowing, wilting, vine collapse, and eventual plant death. In several cases, entire plantations may become unproductive within a few years, significantly shortening the economic lifespan of pepper vines, according to Kavita 2024. Next, challenges in traditional propagation systems. Several studies have reported that diseases such as foot rot and slow wilt are persistent and destructive in. Another important market segment is government agricultural development and replanting programs, such as those implemented by the Department of Agriculture and related agencies. These programs increasingly emphasize the use of clean planting materials to improve crop resilience, productivity, and farmer income, according to Malaysian Paper Board at 2022. Another important market segment is government agricultural development and replanting programs, such as those implemented by the Department of Agriculture and related agencies. These programs increasingly.
Our main product is tissue culture, which derive black pepper plantlets of Piper nigrum. These plantlets are certified to be disease-free and genetically uniform. Unlike conventional cuttings, they are produced under sterile laboratory conditions, which ensuring they are free from fungal and viral pathogens. The plantlets are rooted in vitro and later hardened, making them suitable for nursery and field planting. This ensures high survival rates and uniform growth once planted by farmers. The production process begins with the careful selections of elite mother plants that show high yield and good agronomic traits. We use nodal explant because this method maintains genetic stability and reduces variations. The explant undergoes surface sterilizations before being cultured under aseptic conditions. In the laboratory, shoots are initiated and multiplied, followed by a root induction. Regular subculturing ensures continuous production of healthy and vigorous plants. Quality assurance is a critical component of our service because the success of tissue culture depends heavily on maintaining clean and stable cultures. All laboratory procedures are conducted under strict aseptic conditions using laminar airflow cabinets, sterilized instruments, and autoclave media. Cultures are inspected regularly for any sign of fungal or bacterial contamination, such as abnormal growth, discolorations, or turbidity. Any contaminated or abnormal cultures are immediately removed and discarded to prevent cross-contamination. In addition, we use nodal explants to minimize the risk of somaclonal variations, ensuring that the regenerated plants remain genetically uniform and true to type. Each production batch is carefully labeled, documented, and traceable from initiations to distribution. These quality control measures ensure that farmers receive consistent, reliable, and high-quality planting materials. After successful rooting in vitro, the planters are transferred to the acclimatization stage, which is one of the most critical phases in tissue culture propagations. During this stage, planters are gradually exposed to external environmental conditions, as sudden changes can cause severe transplant shock. We carefully regulate humidity, temperature, and light intensity to help the plants adapt from laboratory conditions to natural environments. The plants are then transferred into sterile floating media in a controlled nursery environment. Survival rates, growth performance, and uniformity are closely monitored throughout this stage. Only healthy, vigorous, and well-established seedlings are selected for distribution, ensuring high field survival and strong early growth for farmers. Our production system is supported by reliable and proven tissue culture technology. We utilize Murasage and Scotch, or we call as MS medium, which provides essential nutrients for plant growth. Plant growth regulators, including cytokinins and auxin, are carefully optimized to promote efficient shoot multiplications and root development specifically for black pepper. The laboratory is equipped with controlled growth rooms where temperature, light intensity, and photo period are regulated to maintain optimal culture conditions. Culture racks enables large-scale multiplications, allow us to meet market demand efficiently. Systematic data recording and monitoring are also practiced to track culture performance and continuously improve production efficiency. Beyond producing standard tissue culture plants, our company offers value-added products designed to meet the diverse needs of different customer groups. For commercial plantations, we provide premium elite clones that offers uniform growth and higher yield potential. For government replanting programs, we supply fast multiplication plants to support large-scale agricultural initiatives. Smallholders benefit from disease-free starter kits that include healthy plants along with clear planting and management guidelines. We also offer customized productions based on plantation size and specific requirements. This value-added service enhances customer satisfactions and strengthen our competitive advantage in the market. We believe that our responsibility extends beyond supplying planting materials. To ensure successful adoptions, we provide technical advisory service that guided farmers during planting, early establishment, and initial crop management. Training sessions and workshops are conducted to educate farmers on the benefits and handling of tissue culture plants. Demonstration plots are established to showcase the superior performance of tissue cultured black pepper under field conditions. After sales support is also provided to address farmer concerns and improve confidence. By collaborating closely with agricultural extension agency, we enhance knowledge transfer and encourage wider adoptions of our technologies. Our market and distribution strategy emphasize both efficiency and product quality. We supply tissue culture plants in bulk to commercial plantations and government replanting schemes such as the Department of Agriculture and RISDA. Distribution is managed through certified nurseries to ensure proper handling and quality control. Deliveries are scheduled carefully to maintain plant freshness and spreadability. Protective packaging and appropriate transport methods are used to minimize mechanical damage and transplant shocks during delivery. This ensures that planters arrive at the plant in optimal conditions for planting. Continuous improvement is essential for maintaining competitiveness and sustainability. Our company regularly reviews and refines tissue culture protocols to increase multiplication rates while reducing production costs. Field performance evaluations are conducted to assess growth, yield, and disease resistance of tissue culture plants. We actively collaborate with universities and research institutions to adopt new technologies and scientific advancement. This partnership allows us to develop improved elite planting lines and ensure that our products remain relevant and high performing in the long term. Certifications and branding are crucial for building trust and credibility in the market. Our planting materials comply with national certifications and quality standards, and each batch is clearly labeled to ensure traceability. This provides assurance to farmers and institutional buyers regarding the quality and safety of our product. By branding our products as certified disease-free planting stocks, we position our company as a professional and reliable supplier. This strong brand identity supports biosecure and sustainable black pepper productions and strengthens our presence in Sarawak agricultural sectors.
Next, I will discuss the potential risks and challenges that may affect the success of our black pepper tissue culture venture in Sarawak. The first and most critical risk in a black pepper tissue culture venture is contamination. Black pepper explants are highly sensitive and prone to bacterial and fungal contamination. Contamination can occur during explant preparation, media preparation, or handling inside the laboratory. If not controlled, this may lead to loss of cultures, reduced production efficiency, and increased operational costs. To mitigate this risk, strict aseptic techniques will be practiced at all stages of tissue culture. Proper sterilization of explants and culture media will be ensured, and all laboratory equipment such as lamina airflow cabinets will be regularly cleaned and maintained. In addition, staff will be trained to follow standard operating procedures, and routine monitoring will be conducted to detect contamination early. The second risk involves weather and environmental conditions. Sarawak has a hot and humid climate with high rainfall throughout the year. These conditions can negatively affect the acclimatization and hardening stages of tissue culture black pepper plantlets. Excessive humidity may increase disease incidence, while heavy rainfall can cause waterlogging and damage to nursery facilities. To reduce this risk, acclimatization will be carried out in controlled greenhouse or shed house facilities. Proper ventilation, misting system, and temperature control will be used to maintain suitable conditions. Good drainage system will also be installed to prevent waterlogging, and clean planting media will be used to reduce disease risk. Another important risk is supply chain disruption. The tissue culture laboratory depends on materials such as culture media, plant growth regulators, agar, and sterile containers. Delays in supply or sudden price increases may disrupt production schedules and increase operating costs. To mitigate this risk, multiple suppliers will be identified for critical laboratory materials. Buffer stock of essential consumables will be maintained, and procurement will be planned in advance. Where possible, local suppliers will be prioritized to reduce dependency on imported materials. Regulatory and compliance issues also pose a potential risk to the venture. Black pepper tissue culture operations must comply with agricultural regulations, including nursery licensing and plant health certification. Changes in regulations or delay in approval processes may affect business operations. To address this, the venture will ensure full compliance with all relevant agricultural and phytosanitary regulations. Proper documentation and traceability of plant materials will be maintained, and regular communication with agricultural authorities will be established to stay informed about any regulatory changes. Market and competitive pressures are another challenge. Traditional black pepper nurseries may offer planting materials at lower prices, and some farmers may be reluctant to adopt tissue culture plants due to higher initial costs or lack of awareness. To overcome this challenge, farmer education will be emphasized by highlighting the benefits of tissue culture black pepper, such as disease-free plants, uniform growth, and higher productivity. Demonstration plots and trial programs will be conducted to build farmer confidence. Competitive pricings and flexible order quantities will also be offered. Financial and operational risks include high initial investment costs for laboratory equipment, infrastructure, and skilled labor. During the early stages of the business, cash flow may be limited while production is still stabilizing. To mitigate this risk, the venture will begin with small scale production and gradually expand as demand increases. Financial planning and cost control measures will be implemented, and opportunities for government grants, incentive, or partnerships will be explored. In conclusion, this black pepper tissue culture venture in Sarawak has strong potential to produce high quality, disease free, and uniform planting materials for farmers. Although there are risks such as contamination, weather condition, and supply disruption, regulation, and market competition, these challenges can be managed with proper planning and good management practices. By using tissue culture technology and effective risk mitigation strategies, this venture can grow sustainably and support the long term development of the black pepper industry in Sarawak.